Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. It is January 1st. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year to you all. Welcome to Stained Glass DP Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0. I am hosting this month for the month of January. If you're new, December was a wild card, so you were able to paint whatever you wanted. Diamond paint, crochet, paint by number, coloring, whatever you wanted to do for the month of December. But now we're in January, it's a new year, and we're starting off Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 paint-alongs for 2026. And I am hosting for this month, as well as Scarlett's Little Crafty Corner. She is hosting a mystery diamond paint along, so if you want to join her as well, you can go over to her channel. I will link her down below so you can get the best of both worlds. If you have a stained glass like this, you can join my paint along. If you have a mystery canvas, you can join Scarlett's paint along. I also have a mystery, and I have to admit I've already started, so I'll show you what that looks like, how much I've done. This is how much I've done so far. This is how much I've done so far of my mystery. That's about 2 days worth. So it's a mystery, so I'm not going to show you much more, right? They're square diamonds, and I've just been working on it for the last couple of days. But because I am hosting stained glass, I'm going to start my stained glass diamond paint along with you and put down my first few drills, and we can work on it together. I'm going to do a Christmas tag. I know Christmas is over, but it's still the holiday season, so I figured I would do some questions. I have, how many questions do I have? I have 15 questions, and if anybody wants to participate and take the questions and run with it yourself, you go right ahead. And just be sure to tag me in your video if you choose to do this, so that I know you've done it too, and I want to hear your answers. So if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you, and I hope you consider subscribing. So I'm going to take off the cover. This is a 40 by 40, and I am just going to lay down my, I don't have any Christmas every time I get on camera, I never remember the words I'm supposed to use. Cover sheets. So I'm just gonna lay them down. So like I said, this is a 40 by 40. It has 22 colors. And some of the spaces will be bigger and some of them will be smaller. I'm just going to put them down so that my whole section is covered. I got these ones from Chef Laura. She sent them to me. And if you're a creator for Diamond Painting with Friends and you're doing a paint along in 2026 and you haven't received these sheets, please contact Crafty Chef Laura and she'll get them out to you. And I'm pretty sure everyone has gotten them by now, right? So I'm going to be doing some with you here. Where is my... Okay, so I'm just going to be doing some. I'm going to take out the letter U. I'm going to be doing in here, there are some U's. Number 22. So I'm gonna tag Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 down in the description bar down below, and if you want to join the group, contact Crafty Chef Diamond in the Facebook group. You can join, and then if you are a creator on YouTube and you'd like to be part of the group and you want to host a paint along, maybe for 2027, if they've decided to extend it to 2027, you can contact Crafty Chef Diamond. Also, there's Donna at Diamond Art Joy and Scarlett's Little Crafty Corner. Scarlett, they are your admins in the group, so you can contact one of them and see if they're going to be doing a 2027 paint along list, and you can be part of it. So let's get started. I'm just going to lay down the first few diamonds. So how was everyone's Christmas? Mine was great. I hosted Christmas Day this year. My brother came over, and my parents, and my daughter and her boyfriend, and my son was here. So it was a nice Christmas. Had a great time. But like all good things, everything must come to an end. So you do all this preparation for Christmas, and in the blink of an eye, it's over, isn't it? Especially if you're the one hosting. Then you got to do all the cleaning up. But there wasn't much to clean up because we clean as we go. Did you all get what you wanted for Christmas? I got a new Keurig machine, but when we opened it, for some reason, the reservoir where you put the water does not lock into the unit, so we're not sure if that's a faultiness or not, so we ordered another one, so it should be coming hopefully this week. I got some K-cups. I got some socks. I got, what else did I get? I got some jams from work. I didn't do a video this year. In the past, I've done a video of what I got for Christmas. And basically this year, I just got a lot of chocolate and cookies, and it wasn't worth putting out a video because the gifts were scarce this year. In the past, there was so much food, and I mean, we got a nice huge gift basket at work, which we all shared. Had a lot of stuff in it. What else did we get? We got some wine. I got a new coffee cup. Can't remember what else. Money, wine. Oh, and if you saw my last video, my brother gave me a Diamond Art Club mystery canvas. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Big surprise to me. Didn't expect him to do that. I got some perfume. And that's about it, really. Did you guys get anything exciting, something you totally weren't expecting? Comment down in the comments. I'd love to hear if you guys got something unusual that you weren't expecting. I like hearing about unusual gifts. So today what I thought I'd do is I would do a Christmas tag. I have 15 questions that I found off of Google. I just Googled Christmas tags and I just wrote down about 15 questions. Some of them are mine that I made up, and some of them are from Google. So the first question is, use one noise to describe how excited for Christmas you are, or were in this case. And my favorite sound is if you've ever watched the movie Elf, where Will Ferrell, he goes into the department store and he hears that Santa is coming. He goes, Santa! Did you hear that? I will insert a graphic of that if I find it when I'm editing. That's my favorite. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? No, we do not. We open our gifts on Christmas Day. I mean, if we are, I shouldn't say that, because in the past I've gotten together with family on Christmas Eve. We try to alternate, so I shouldn't say that. I should say we have in the past, but not in my immediate family, like in my house. We do it on Christmas Day, but if we're out on Christmas Eve with family, then we'll open them there as well. So, but for the most part, we open gifts on Christmas Day. Number 3, what holiday traditions are you most looking forward to? Like I said, spending time with family are my favorite holiday traditions. My mom makes fried cod, and that is my favorite tradition because we don't usually have it until Christmas. Like it's a once a year thing, and she makes these fried dough balls, which are really good, and they're doused in honey and sprinkles. Oh my God, they are so good. And she brings them to me. I had them for breakfast the next day. She brought me a little plate. No one else in my family likes them, just me. So I always have them. And I eat them for breakfast the next day. And then my sister-in-law and my brother brought over a fruit tray, which I devoured as well. I love fruit trays. If someone were to cut up your fruit for you every day, wouldn't you eat more of it? So those are the traditions that I enjoy, as well as spending time with my family, opening gifts, laughing, just talking about old Christmases, reminiscing. That's the best. Number 4, is your Christmas tree real or fake? Mine is fake. I thought about getting a real tree, but they shed a lot, and you go and spend all this money on a tree that you have to throw out in a couple of days. No thanks. You buy a fake tree and you have it for years. What is your favorite Christmas film? I have 2 or 3. I can't decide. You can't have just one Christmas film. My favorite ultimate Christmas film is Elf. The next is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. And the third is Christmas with the Cranks. Excuse me. Those are my top 3. Now, guys, feel free in the comments, answer some of the questions with me. If you want, pick a question. You don't have to answer all of them, but you can pick one that you're comfortable answering and leave it in the comments and let me know the answers to these questions, if any. Feel free, guys. Where do you usually spend your holidays? Well, like I said, my brother and I, because my parents are older, we try to reciprocate and, go back and forth. One year it's his turn, one year it's my turn. But last year, it turned out I hosted Christmas last year again on Christmas Day. And then 2025 Thanksgiving, he hosted. So I thought, well, do I want to make him host again on Christmas? So I hosted Christmas. So 2026, I don't think I'm going to host at all. I'm taking a break. He can host both. Maybe I'll host Thanksgiving for 2026, but I'm not hosting Christmas next year. That's not on my clock. What is your favorite Christmas song? Oh my God. My favorite Christmas song. You guys are going to kill me because everybody's probably sick of this song. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's one of my favorites. Mariah Carey. Okay? All I Want for Christmas Is You. But lately, I don't know if anybody knows. I'm sure a lot of people know that George Michael passed away on Christmas Day in 2016. So Last Christmas always is a favorite of mine. It makes me tear up because I can't believe we don't have George Michael anymore. He's not with us anymore. It just makes me so sad. Who is a fan of George Michael? leave me a comment. He had one of the most angelic voices. Has anyone seen on Netflix Last Christmas from Wham? They have a documentary, and I think there's a part, I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but there's a part where they do Last Christmas sung by George Michael a cappella without any music. Oh my god, that man is so talented. Oh my god, what a voice he had. Without music, it's just, he sings like an angel. Oh, he's beautiful. I miss him, even though I didn't know him. And what he did, that doesn't change how I feel about him. That's his private life, and he didn't need all that scrutiny. You know, that's who he is. That's who he is. He had reasons, so I'm not going to delve into that. Let's see, what else? What is your all-time favorite holiday food? Sweet treats, holiday food. I did mention that I love these fried dough balls that my mom makes with honey. That's my all-time. I love the cod. Sweet treats. I love gingerbread cookies. I love sugar cookies at at a minimum. I can't stand a lot of them, and I find that as I get older, the more I eat of these sweets, the worse you feel the next day. It's like being hungover. So if you're older, um, don't eat too much of the sweet stuff. You'll regret it in the morning. I am on question 9. Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? If I'm going to be honest, I love giving gifts. Last year, I did something different with my kids. I saw it on TikTok, and you get a small box. I bought it at the dollar store. It's a small box. You cut off all the edges of the box, and not all the way, just down to the end, and then it's supposed to fan out. And then on each of the corners, I'll put gift cards because my kids are older. I put gift cards on. There's like four sleeves. When you open it, there's 4 sleeves, right? So I put gift cards. I put chocolates. They enjoyed it and they said it was really creative. And I put some, crunched up paper in there, make it look festive. Lots of candy, little candies, bite-sized candies, chocolate, and mostly gift cards. Because they're older, you don't buy them really presents anymore. And this year, my daughter doesn't live with us anymore, so she moved in with her boyfriend. And she's starting to cook like a lot. So I bought her a Dutch oven this year, and she was over like an hour or two ago, and she brought us some sourdough bread that she made from scratch. It was so good. She used her new Dutch oven that we bought her, and we bought her some other stuff. We bought her a vacuum for her car. What else did I buy her? I can't remember. 3 major things: a vacuum, the Dutch oven, and something else. I can't remember. But yeah, I love giving gifts because I love seeing the look on people's faces, especially if I was really creative in picking something out for them. Yeah, I love receiving gifts too, but giving gifts, seeing the look on people's faces when you've gone to a certain length to get them what they wanted, but you decide, what brand or whatever. This is a round diamond painting, by the way. What is your favorite thing about Christmas? I just love all the hustle and bustle leading up to Christmas. All the preparation, even though it's stressful, it's so magical, and the TV shows and the commercials and the music and all of that, putting up the Christmas tree, that is so much a part of Christmas that I love. I love it all. I could do without the snow at Christmas time, and this year we were lucky enough to have a green Christmas, and we're probably going to have a green New Year's, even though it's supposed to snow a bit tonight, but it's going to be green. Number 11, what do you typically do on New Year's Eve? Do you go out? No, we do not go out. We do not. And when you're watching this, it's New Year's Day. We did not go out. We just stayed in, relaxed. I think we ordered pizza or something and just relaxed. And brought in the new year if we're still awake. Because we're old and we go to bed early. We can't stay up past a certain time, but I'll try. Let's see. How much am I done here? Oh. So the next question, what is your favorite, no, I answered that. Okay, the other way. Did you take any time off work for Christmas or New Year's? Sadly, I do not get a lot of time off. I got to leave at 12 o'clock on Christmas Eve, because I normally, if it's a weekday, like a Monday to Thursday, I work till 5 typically, but Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, I work till 12:30, if it's during the week. Yeah, so I didn't get much time off. I just got Christmas Day, New Year's Day, and then half a day on both Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Who is the hardest person to buy for in your family? I would say I don't buy gifts for my husband anymore, but he used to be really hard to buy for. It was really hard to buy for him and my parents, and my brother. He always used to buy me wine. I would always go to the local home goods store and buy something for his home, like something decorative, but I don't do that anymore. And ever since he started buying me wine, then I would start buying him wine, but I got really bored. But I still buy him wine. This year he bought me a bottle of wine and the Diamond Art Club painting, which I still can't believe. I don't know if he won the lottery or not, and he didn't tell me yet. I don't know. But anyway, number 14, when do you start getting excited about Christmas? I start getting excited at the end of November. When the commercials come out, when the music comes on. We have a radio station in Toronto where I live. Well, I live north of Toronto, but in Ontario. But this radio station, I'm sure, can be picked up all over the world if you wanted to listen to Christmas music. It's called CHFI, and they start Christmas music all day, every day until New Year's Eve. They play Christmas music all day, every day. You can get sick of it, but I never do. I love Christmas music. And that's when I start getting excited. We usually put up our tree the first weekend of December, because that's when I get to do it. My daughter used to help when she was at home, but this year my husband helped me. And so the last question, what would be a dream place to visit for the holiday season? That's a question I made up. I would love to go to New York because my favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone: Lost in New York. I would love to go to New York for Christmas. I have been to New York before, but I would love to go during the Christmas season. And also Niagara Falls. I heard Niagara Falls is beautiful at Christmas time. Well, those are the end of my questions for the Christmas tag. Again, I invite you, if you would like to do the Christmas tag, if you want, message me on Facebook or Instagram and I can send you the list. Or if you would like, all you have to do is go to Google, really, and type in Christmas tag questions. That's all I did. And I wrote down a whole bunch that I personally didn't mind answering. And you can do the same. You don't have to use the same questions I used for this tag. Do I have any more U's? There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. I hope you enjoyed the first few diamonds that I put down on my diamond painting, and I hope that you'll stick around. I will do a weekly summary on Friday, every Friday leading up to the end of January. And so come back every Friday or even before that if I am able to do something in between Monday and Friday, or Saturday and whatever. I may try, but I'll definitely do a weekly update on my stained glass diamond painting. So if you're going to participate in my stained glass paint along, please hashtag stained glass DP, and in the group as well on Facebook. If you want to show me your progress, hashtag stained glass DP. You can tag me in the group, and you can tag me on your videos if you're a creator. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today, listening to my tag questions, and comment down below. Let me know what you think, and have a great rest of your day. I hope you have the best, healthiest, and prosperous new year 2026 has to offer. So thank you for joining me today. I will see you next week, if not sooner. Thank you so much, everybody. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.